Byzantine, 4th to 6th century. In the eastern limits of the Roman Empire came the Balkans, Asia Minor, northern Mesopotamia, part of Armenia, Syria, Palestine, Egypt, Cyrenaica, Cyprus, Rhodes, Crete, and other islands of the eastern Mediterranean. The Greeks were major nation of all diversity of nations. Byzantine resist because of undeveloped slaveholder system and less breaking of state apparatus. Egypt was main granaries. In many agricultural areas get by 2 to 3 harvests a year. Irrigation was in great importance. The development of animal husbandry in Syria, plateaus of Asia Minor, the mountain region of the Balkan Peninsula, and smaller the role of slaves in agriculture helped Byzantine to spring up. Slaves worked in the estates of the emperor, on the large estates of the feudal lords, and sometimes on endowed of a rich free peasants. In the 1st century the main force was colon and freemen. They live in neighboring communities, mitrokomii. They were linked with mutual responsibility in the payment of taxes. Constantinople was famous of their jewels. Antiochia and Beirut, silk. Damascus and Alexandria were important centers. There developed crafts and trade. Syrian linen and wool fabrics. Egypt's papyrus, famous to the Ur century, also as they were famous to their contemporaries. They traded with people of the Caucasus and Black Sea coast. Caravans went to India, China, and Central Asia. The craft was developed in a variety of small provincial towns, especially in the coasts. City was typical slaveholders' politic community, whose citizens had allotment of public land in the subject policy rural district, supplying the city products. Large cities were focusing of slaves, dominated craftsmen, merchants, and mercenaries. Residents of large cities had their sport organization, they called it Dima, stage events and entertainment, landscaped city and secure order. At 5 to 6 centuries, especially green and blue demes began to play political role. Curials, slave owners, run policy, contained public buildings at their own expense, care of entertainment and free distributing products for poor people, posted head for the collection of taxes. With the advent feudalism, some items, began the decline of the policy. It loses its foundation. Suburban land passed to the bureaucratic aristocracy, rural communities. Curials become slaves to their ancestors. If you born as Curial, you will die as Curial. Separation in the richest eastern provinces of the state has given the concentration of resource and the consolidation of power. Small independent households has become the most profitable. Mass transfer in slave peculium. Selling slaves with ground become custom.